Alice in Borderland Season 3 may be over, but the content on Fog Entertainment is still going strong. Welcome back, guys, to the channel, and we're going to be doing our tier list for every season ending show. Every time a show ends, a new tier list begins, and that's exactly what we've got here with, I believe, 17, potentially 18 characters from Season 3. And straight off the bat, I've got to say, I think Season 3 was the weakest of the 3 seasons. And I think you can... I come to that conclusion based off the characters. A lot of them weren't really memorable. A lot of their names evade me as well, and if I can't really remember your name, then you've probably not had a lasting impact. I think in Season 1 and Season 2, there was more standout characters, there was more recognisable characters, there was more characters that I actually knew the names of, whereas I'm looking at Season 3 and I'm thinking, I can kind of remember who this is, and I can kind of remember who that is, but in terms of any sort of name value or importance or any good scenes or good dialogue, I'm afraid that part's missing.
Yeah, I must have got killed in the early game because they weren't there, but we're here and we're going to rank them nonetheless. The third season kind of went down the drain for me, but I mean, I would just label it as pointless. I enjoyed it, but honestly, it's probably one of the most filler seasons of a show I've ever watched because there is no purpose actually to watch it. The way things are left at the end of Season 2 are pretty much where they're left at the end of Season 3, and I think for a final season, that's a disaster.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, but you had the reveal of the Joker card. Yeah, well, in the end, the Joker was a little bit disappointing, wasn't it?
Aye, he was a bit of a joke with no R.
Yeah. Anyway, right, there's going to be no characters in this that had cameos. I guess that makes sense. I mean, you could have included the 5 Season 2 and Season 1 characters that made cameos at the end, but they literally only had like 30 seconds of screen time, so I mean, what is the point of putting them in this? Even though we did include the likes of Miguel and Trinity and Brian and Dokes and the Dexter tier list, but at the end of the day, those guys are legends, and
no one in this show's a legend.
Yeah, so there's 7 categories. There's S, A, B, C, D, E, and F. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you're amazing, then I guess if you're super, you're in the S category, and if you absolutely fucking suck, then you're going in the F category. I don't think the F category or the S category will probably be getting used in this, though, to be fair, because even I was going to say my favourite characters, I mean, they weren't even in this series, they weren't in this season, but yeah, even the characters that I do like, I don't quite think that they are S tier worthy. S tier worthy tends to stand out for the supreme, the cream of the crops, the Dexter Morgans of Dexter, or the Heisenbergs of Breaking Bad. I'm not sure the Arisus of Alice in Borderland are deserving of an S, but we'll have to wait and see. With that, we're going to start with, honestly, don't know this guy's name. It is in alphabetical order, I believe, so therefore he is probably beginning with an A, but listen, he appeared like twice to speak to Banda. He's one of the citizens now. He was obviously he was in that prison game in Season 2, which I really did like, but...
Which was Season 2, this is Season 3. I am going to give him...
I'm going to go an E because, I mean, he literally appeared like twice to speak to Banda.
Nothing meaningful. Nothing meaningful.
Throwaway dialogue.
Like, I think the character's pretty good, but the actual fucking scenes are shite.
He's got a unique look. He's got a presence.
Aye.
And I think this should have been the guy they brought back instead of this Banda.
Aye.
Banda just looks like a wee kid, doesn't he, at the end of the day?
Banda just sounds like Panda. And he was as exciting as a panda. They just roll about.
No, I don't think Banda... Yeah, he did look a bit more menacing. I'm not going to deny that, but do you not think he looked like one of Arisu's wee sidekicks?
He had as much aura as an empty box of sushi. The guy was brutal. This guy's E, though.
Yeah, this guy's got an E. I'm not saying Banda sucks, but I just think...
He did a bit, though. Not as a main season villain.
Yeah, right. Up next we've got Anne. So, yeah, she's like in some sort of like mental institutions, padded walls, all that good stuff, because she can remember what happened in the Borderlands and no one else can. She then manages to try. Well, she doesn't really convince Arisu, but Arisu goes to her out of desperation after Usagi is kidnapped, and well, I say kidnapped. I mean, I think maybe she went on her own because of her father. I think she went on her own free will, although she was definitely definitely persuaded by Wheelchair Guy, whose name is also tripping me at the moment, which is not good considering Considering he was like the third biggest character this season.
Wheels.
Anyway, I think Anne's alright. Nothing spectacular. Again, probably better in season 1 and season 2. Doesn't really feature much. She's in the premiere and then doesn't really do anything until the finale. I mean, Anne's alright.
Is it A for Anne or is it F for Frank?
Anne Frank. That's not bad. That I'll go with. I think Anne is
back in the fucking. Is it A for Attic?
No, it's not. Is it C or D? I mean, that's where I'm. It's C or D, isn't it, man? I'm thinking maybe D, just due to the lack of screen time.
She sat in a fucking chair.
Well, yeah, for 2 minutes.
But it took up 6 episodes. So I'm going to say D.
It's a D for me, right? Arisu.
Alice.
Not my favourite character, but what I do like about I think he's a wee bit boring, to be honest. But what I like about Arisu is
he's plain. He's vanilla. If you like vanilla, you like vanilla.
Listen, what I like about Arisu, he's got integrity, isn't he? As people said about Ned Stark, he is an honourable man.
Aye.
And the same thing with Ji-hun, but I feel like Ji-hun had that. See, in season 2, he had that game face on, didn't he? Where, oh fuck, I wouldn't want to mess with him. This guy wants revenge.
He's got levels to him. This guy's just got the normal mode.
Yeah, I just never.
Ji-sun had fucking. He had easy mode, but he also had European extreme. And this guy's just
honestly, I know he punched the guy in the wheelchair, but I think someone could have killed Usagi in front of Arisu, and he'd probably just forgiven them 2 minutes later.
Aye.
But you know what?
No, but do you know how all the shows we watch, he is like probably one of the worst protagonists.
But he's intelligent, and I've got.
No, he is, but. I mean, I just think all the other shows I watch, I'm like, fuck, this guy's pretty low down, isn't he?
Yeah, but I would say it a protagonist. He's probably the smartest protagonist I've seen, up next with Walter White. He seems to have that level of intelligence about him. Even when you think he's down, he comes out smelling the roses.
I know, but I'd say he's even smarter than Walter White. I'd like to see Walter White's fucking chemistry come into play in these games.
Either way, Arisu, I'm thinking B. I think he's alright. I say that I don't think he's boring. It's just
B for boring then.
Well, do you agree?
It's not C for charisma, put it that way. So B for fucking boring.
Right, up next we got Banda. I mean,
no, this is fucking E for me.
E.
But in front of his wee pal next to him. Go speak to him in the E world.
You don't think he can go higher than E?
No, I think he was just shite.
You're not tempted to go D, no?
Right then, beside Anne. In front of Anne? I don't know.
Hold on, 1 minute you're saying he's F, and then next minute...
Because you're the one advocating for him, I said E.
He wasn't that bad.
Right, he's a D then.
He just wasn't that good, was he?
I know, he was a bit shite.
Right, up next we've got the brother who kept using all his points. Like a dumbass.
I mean, if we were ranking him on intelligence, it's an F, but... He was alright. I think he was your run-of-the-mill nice guy. Do anything for you. So.
No, I believe this was an alphabetical order. Oh, alright, that's not him. What is this guy's? What is this?
This ain't the guy I think it is.
No, it's definitely the brother. I just don't know his name. Either way, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure what his name is. It Isuki? It's Isuki, aye. Sota Isuki. Sota. Anyway,
See, Sota.
You know what, man? He was alright in a sense that he was fucking protecting the sister, and I can respect that, but at the end of the day, he did waste all his fucking points.
I'll put him C though, I thought he was decent.
But I just didn't get developed. I mean, C seems a bit high, no? He didn't get developed, did he?
Yeah, but you gotta rank people, and you gotta have different expectations. Like, I mean, if Arisu was a no-name jobber, but he was portrayed the way he was, I'd put him higher than B.
So what you're saying is, if you didn't know Anne and Banda, you'd possibly put them above Sota? But because you've got more expectation for those two, you're putting them below?
I think that's fucking fair. Yes, right. The guy in E's fucking probably second best here.
Hey, fair enough. Right, up next we've got the Joker, who turns out to not actually be the Joker. He's just...
The watchtower guy?
Keeping things in place.
He's a referee.
Basically. You know, I'd throw a flag on his performance.
I'm going to throw a flag into D. Underwhelming.
Yeah, I expected more for this guy. Is he top of D though, or is he?
I'd say top of D.
Right. Top of D.
The problem for me is though, it's just this needed to stick. This is a massive reveal. It's like I compare it to From. Like, see the man in yellow? He delivered.
Well, he did kill one of the big characters, didn't he?
Oh, well, this guy
What did this guy do? Well, he did kill Banda, I guess, but...
This guy whipped out 2 cards.
Right, up next we've got Kasuya. Kasuya, no! Kasuya! So, yeah, kicked the can. He decided to help save Arisu, and then it kind of came down to a 7-on-1 match, and listen, he might have ties to the, not the Triads, they're Chinese. What's the Japanese version of Triads?
Yeah, I mean,
The Yasuka.
I don't have a fucking Scooby snack.
It's the Yasuka, isn't it?
I think it might be the Yusuka.
Anyway, he might have ties to them, but unfortunately that wasn't enough to get him through. But this guy looked like he looked like a badass. He almost looked like a Ogani over here.
He did. I liked him, but I think the way he went out was retarded because it's like, at what point were you going to accept you're dead?
I was going to accept he was dead, but then he took his shirt off and revealed this big, massive, colourful tattoo on his back, and I thought, well, it's going to survive now. Then he just blew up like 10 seconds later.
Yeah, I'll put him
top of C.
Aye. Yeah, I thought he was good. I would like him to get into that game.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I could have put him into B. I don't know. We'll go C for now. Right, we've got the guy with the glasses. I don't know what his name was, but he appeared in the opening game, and then I think he dies in the zombie game. Is he not one of the ones that does he not turn someone into a zombie and then he gets killed?
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I'm asking you. Is that what happened? It wasn't.
Aye, sure, they kill him.
I'm asking for confirmation
He
here.
doesn't turn someone into a zombie. They find out he is a zombie and they use a shotgun to kill him.
No, wait, how did they find out? Is he zombie? Is it not
Sure,
because
he revealed? He got turned into one, and then he gave it up after the guy questioned him for like 4 seconds. So, where are we putting him? Is the bigger question.
Wait, so he actually dies in the zombie game? That's it?
Aye.
I don't remember that, but anyway,
He gets shot.
Fair enough.
Becky. Aye. He's gone.
He's gone. Right, well, you know what? I thought it was pretty underwhelming. Don't really recall.
D.
Bottom of D.
I'd say bottom of D.
Right, up next we have the character who honestly referred to her as Big Sis, so I guess she was Little Sis. Just a fucking no-name character that done absolutely nothing.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for people that are holding on to battens. They know they can't get back down. They can even.
Yeah.
Fucking hold the L. Let go.
Yeah, for me, this one was very underwhelming. I can't say F, but I can say E probably.
I agree with E.
Put him behind this guy here, or was he that bad that
I wasn't that bad, man.
he done nothing?
Aye.
Right, up next we've got this guy, Nobu. Is it Nobu? Nobu. I feel like Arisu always gets a wee sidekick, doesn't he? Like a wee geeky guy.
Aye, and this is him.
And he was
Hey, buddy, Nobu.
He was the Nobu. That's the one. At one point, Nobu gets down to 1 point. Funny enough, pun intended. In the possible future game, and I thought he was a goner. Now you could argue that Nobu got this guy killed, the alcoholic guy, by splitting up, and maybe he did. But anyway, thought Nobu, he was alright, right? He was a bit bland, he was a bit generic, didn't exactly stand out, but he was a good guy. He was loyal, he helped Arisu.
He was alright, we'll put him in C.
What?
Is that too high?
I think so.
Aye, I'd say top of D then. He was alright. Let's say a fucking personality trait, and we won't give you said for most of them.
Right, up next we've got Ray. I don't really know what her gimmick was. She had blue hair though. She comes in at the zombie game, gets saved by Arisu. Then we don't really see her in the train game. We don't really see her in any other games other than the kick the can game. She kind of gets helped in that. Kind of gets helped in all the fucking games actually, to be fair. Then she gets locked behind in the lockdown in the possible futures game and gets saved again. I mean, normally it's if you help somebody in one game, I'll help you in the next. But it just seemed to be one-way traffic with Arisu helping Ray in every single game. But I mean, what I would say is that it's from an appearance standpoint, at least she stands out. You know, I suppose you got blue hair, you're going to stand out though, I guess.
I didn't really like her, to be honest, man. It came in as a bit of an arsehole and was like, oh, but she's actually alright. And I was like, well, you're not, because I don't really like you, so I'd say, what would you say?
That's such a cop-out. I'd say, what would you say? Have you anything to add to this, man?
I'd say fucking D.
Whereabouts in D?
Bang in the middle, right there. Lefty.
Behind Ann or in front of Ann?
Lefty Ann.
Lefty Ann, in front of Ann. Right, up next we've got this guy right here, and just because he has a main character, I'm actually going to do the decent thing and find out his name.
Nae legs, Sue.
Ryu.
Nae legs, Sue.
Ryu.
Nae legs.
Ryuji. How would you pronounce that? Ryu?
Wheels.
You know what? I thought this guy was actually alright.
No, it's fucking ridiculous.
No, I didn't like him.
No, I thought the character was good.
I didn't like the way...
If I was rating his wheelchair, I'd give it a fucking S.
I didn't like the way he survived that laser game doing wheelies and all that.
Train.
Well,
I mean, what was worse?
I think the laser game.
And then he's getting carried up a fucking skyscraper. I mean,
strapped onto the back. Fucking use
no,
that.
but no, I don't get. It's like, right, this guy surviving's bullshit, but at least make the games accommodable. I mean, these were comical. Not like the wheelchair one. It's like they were moving at such angles where unless you like do a perfect maneuver, you're going to get sliced. This guy's in a wheelchair, folks. I've never sat in a wheelchair. Hopefully, I never do. But can you imagine sitting in it's like sitting on a chair. Can you imagine trying to fucking jump with your full body weight when you can nae power in your legs? Nae feel. How the fuck are you getting anything on that?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, you don't have good arm strength.
No,
like
but there's good arm strength, and then there's this.
Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner.
This guy was jumping 6 feet in the air. I mean, we're not talking like 6 inches off the ground, 6 feet. The dodge lasers. Come on, play the game. This is fucking retarded.
Do you think Stephen Hawking would have survived this game? If it was AI?
No. Laser, move, please. Don't kill
Right,
me.
you know what? I'm gonna stick this. I'm gonna stick this guy in B behind Arisu.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think he was decent. Right, up next we have Sachiko. Who honestly, I was kind of shocked when she was the first person through in the kick the can game because I thought a bit of a bland, boring character. Don't know why they're wasting.
She's almost like Exhibit A of someone who has to make it to prove that like anybody can make it.
I agree. I don't know what she really had going for her. I think her whole character was kind of just my husband used to beat me up kind of deal.
Yeah.
In the end, we get to see that she has a life with her son, I guess, which is cool and all that stuff. But in terms of as a character, for me, it's pretty damn poor. I think it's E. Or would you put her in D? Would you?
She's one of the last survivors, man, and for that reason, I'm going to put her
bottom
in
of D.
Yeah, I'm going to say, but no, the thing is like, see with Squid Game, there was a lot of people that made it to the final game, right? But Squid Game did a job where people didn't even start getting screen time until like they were required. She was getting screen time for the get go this season when the game started, and just fucking no one cared.
No one cared, right? Up next we have Big Sis. Honestly, don't know the name, so I'm not gonna waste too much time talking about her. But yeah, she gets impaled in the opening game with the flaming arrow, and then she kind of gets helped through. She gets saved by our alcoholic guy. He patches her up, and then we see her making her way, progressing, getting through things. But I think her death was pretty shocking, by the way, in the kick the can game. I thought it was.
No, it was, but...
Because I believe with her time didn't expire.
Nah, it was
as far as I'm aware.
It was just because there was too much...
It was like the velocity of the...
there was too much movement.
Aye.
It
And
was volatile, good night.
whereas, I think when our little sis died, it was kind of obvious considering she was holding on to the thing and it was like ticking down, 3, 2, 1. But
yep.
I think when she died, it was actually a surprising death. I think she had a bit more screen. I would probably stick her bottom of D.
I would agree with that because she was fucking garbage. Let's just face fucking facts on it. No, see them calling each other big and little sis. It's just
met, did they not?
Yes, and it's trying to like force an artificial connection that's no there.
Yeah, I agree.
Like no, but what's stopping her for calling Arisu big bro? I mean, there's nothing.
Arisu doesn't really need that connection, though, does it, to feel important?
But that's my point.
Yeah.
But she could have said it.
Yeah, she could have.
Nobu, wee bro.
Right.
Wee Diddy, man. How you doing, Nobu? No bad.
Right, up next we have Natsu. And I actually... No, yes, that's not Natsu, actually. Oh, my bad.
Junkie.
Tetsu, that's the one. Tetsu Natsu.
Tetris.
Tetsu, I actually kind of liked this guy.
Yes.
But I knew he was dead. See, when he started following your possible future, and he's following the future with his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, and he's got -7. I remember he walked into that room, and the first thing I says, when he followed her into that good room where he's going to get the good, I says, that's probably a -8 room.
And it was.
And literally it fucking was a -8 room.
Could have been -7 to be fair.
Unlucky though, because that would think that was the highest minus room, wasn't it?
Yep. Good night.
And he walked in alone, and obviously that meant that he said goodbye. And yeah, it was sad. This guy kind of redeemed himself in the other games as well, because I mean, he kind of at the beginning you thought he was just some drunk alcoholic, but in the end he stepped up and he helped people out. He saved people. He patched people up. And yeah, unfortunately he dies, and I thought it was kind of cool though. You see the ending where just before he dies, it shows you like the police raiding his house and finding his drugs, and it was like game over. Some sort of sick twisted permutation or something.
I'd say B. I think he's that damn good. I liked him.
B, I'll agree. Bottom of B though.
Aye, we'll agree with that.
Right, up next with Usagi. I've never really liked Usagi, I'll be honest, and oh man, I think it was the final game where she kept shouting, Arisu!
Arisu!
You don't need to say his name like 10 times. You really don't.
Arisu!
Honestly, as boring and as bland as you can say Arisu is, I think she's double that.
Oh, she is boring as fuck, man. I mean, see when your whole personality is that you have running shoes and your dad jumped off a cliff. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, how exciting can you be?
Yeah,
no wonder he ran off a cliff.
God, where do you think it should be?
I'm saying top of D.
Top of D?
Nothing. She could have died. The baby could have died, and I'd have been sitting here going, don't really care.
Right, up next we have the sister, I believe her name is Sagioki or something along those lines. Is it Sagioki? Let's just go with that. Unless you can prove me wrong. Sachiko, that's the one.
Aye, I was about to say that there.
Sachiko, were you actually?
No.
Right, Sachiko. What did she really do apart from get saved by her brother and then use up her points? And what did she use her points in again? Was it that -8 room or?
No,
I think she did. I think
she ran in.
Aye.
Aye, with Usagi. Aye.
But you know what I want to know, right? Let's say I don't think they did a good job telling this. What would have happened if Usagi used up the -15 all 15 points on her baby's bracelet? There was no head thing connected to it. It would be impossible. Would the baby die and also kill Usagi? Or would it be like a 2-in-1? I don't would they kill Usagi just to kill the baby? I don't understand.
I think it just gave them a bullshit advantage.
Yeah.
No, the games were flawed this season. The train game pissed me off, and that, you're right, it's fucking horseshit.
But no, I want to know, it's smart. No, it doesn't make any sense because Arisu's super smart. How did he not even question that?
Maybe it just gave them a loophole to escape.
No, but how did Arisu not question that?
No, he shouldn't.
It's like, well, hold on, the baby's not connected.
They didn't start talking right about the baby and its points until the beginning of episode 6, and they were already like an hour into the game when it should have been like the first talking point.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, it was a get out of jail free card, and you're not talking about it till you're an hour in. Ridiculous.
No, I agree.
You know, it'd be like Saw 1, right? And
what I think
it's Saw 1, you've got 3 feet, one of them's rubber, and they don't start talking about the rubber foot till Gordon saw his foot off. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, but
the rubber one off.
No, but realistically, I think that now I get it. They're going to go with hindsight. Oh, but then you couldn't have saved people at the end. But for me, you would have used up 14 points first on the baby's tag.
Yes.
Before using anyone else's points, if possible, because the baby's never going to be on its own on a room, even though it ended up on its own. But, you know, realistically, it should always have, it was always going to be with Usagi. So I think that was like a free 14 points they had to use. But anyway, I didn't quite understand that. Back to Sachiko. I mean, I thought she was alright. It's probably, I don't know. It's a D for me. It's a D.
Whereabouts in D?
It's a D for me. I would say, I don't know. I would say, as Storm just blasts the door open there, I would say D for disaster.
I would agree with that. I'm going to close the window
The Joker there almost burst through the fucking the panel door here, guy in the mansion. You know what? Would you put her above glasses
I was
or
like Man of Medan when your big man stormed through the fucking door.
would you put her below or above glasses or here and somewhere?
Aye, somewhere in there. Right. Oh.
Right, this guy whose name I can't remember.
I
but
actually thought he was alright.
he was like a wee mini villain in the zombies game. He ends up dying.
Again, didn't question like here. Maybe we should be zombies because we could be outnumbered here massively.
Shouldn't Arisu just say to everybody at the beginning? And I know he did. I know he technically didn't think of it right at the beginning.
No, but you can't because
And then they'll just kill you.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I guess he could only really.
No, if it's within his own group, then he can absolutely do it because he trusts them, but not random people.
I mean, I guess he could have tried to save this guy's life, but Arisu could have played with this guy to infect him, and then this guy plays the shotgun card, and then that's you, gone, dead, finished, over. I thought he was alright though.
I mean, maybe he could have infected this guy and then explained to him after. Here, get your people on board.
True,
Because
but
he seemed to be the turning
you're
point.
still taking a risk, aren't you? Right, where's this guy going?
I'd say top of D. Lot of potential, and they just fucking ruined it.
Yeah, I mean, how good can you be when you only make one game? And then we have this kid here who
Died in that game, so I'm going to say E.
I'm going to go bottom E.
Aye.
Because I just actually cannot recall his name or anything that he done.
How's he here?
Well, that is the question. But guys, there you go. That is our tier list there. So nobody making it into the top two categories. Does that tell you straight off the bat that a particular season is underwhelming if nobody's making the top two categories? In your opinion?
What was the question?
Jesus Christ! If nobody makes the top two categories, does that kind of tell you that the season was underwhelming?
I would agree with that, yeah. I mean, the fact that there's only 5 people making B and C is a fucking... I mean, when pretty much the majority of the cast's in D, you're fucked. I mean, half the cast's in D. And then you've got 3 in F, or E, sorry.
I think if this is season 1...
Oh, it's vastly different.
I think that there is way more than half the characters are in the top tiers.
Not yet, but then in season 2 you also had just each game filling.
If you say that the C tier is a neutral tier, then we've only got 3 people in the positive tier, and the others are in the negative tier. I think that's how you would look at it. I think you'd say that B and above...
You've got 14 people, D and above.
I think you would say that B and above is positive, C is like neutral, and D and below is like negative.
No,
Because a D's a negative score.
It's crazy.
If you get a D in your GCSE, you fail.
And I'm looking at Arisu as a B. I'm thinking, that's a wee bit fucking too high, isn't it?
B plus player. It's better than Daniel Bryan.
Aye, it is. But
Anyway, guys, that's it. Let us know.
Triple H marked the exam wrong.
Let us know your thoughts. Who knows? Maybe. Listen, and this is not to say that if you're in D or C or E, you sucked. It's just to say that here you weren't given enough screen time, or that you weren't given enough character development, or you just didn't do enough. But here, I would say that there were some characters with potential. I think the Joker had potential, didn't do not a lot with him. I think Banda had a bit of potential, but didn't do enough with him. I think the Kasuga guy could have been higher up, but didn't do enough with him. So, just a bit underwhelming. But yeah, worst season of Alice in Borderland for me. And we'll catch you in the next one. We'll rank them all. We'll rank every character. That'll come in the next few days. Should be a big one. I say a big one. We'll go with about 40 people. I don't think there's any need for more than that.
That's a brutal one.
Anyway, guys, that's it. Who's your favourite character in the entire series?
What do you call the guy? Bald guy?
A Goonie?
I like the Goonie.
Do you not like Hater?
No, I did.
Or Hatter? Sorry, Hatter.
Aye, Hatter. No, I think there was
I killed him after one episode.
I think season 3 is just full of fucking boring people.
Well, I mean, the tier list...
And then the people who were interested just didn't really get enough time.
The tier list would suggest that.
No, yeah, because D is boring.
Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time. Peace.